My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today we're doing a magic calabash reading where we have a look at who's coming through to us to bring a message and exactly what this message is all about. But before I get into that, what is the energy of the moment? Well, it's still return of the exes. Okay, it's it's still dealing with old issues. So remember, if you have not watched my video just before this one that was released on Sunday, go watch that because I talk about he who shall not be named number one, but he who shall not be named number two contacted me right after that. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It really is closing off of cycles. And I remember Ali Angel on the chat is saying that this particular full moon is to close off an 18-year cycle. And so far, it has been on point, guys. So he who shall not be named two, let me give you guys a tea. He who shall not be named two is the one that forgot to tell me that he was already married and we got engaged and I got pregnant, and it's only when I got pregnant that he told me that he was married and that his wife was pregnant. And at the same time he told me that he was already married, and that his wife was pregnant, I also lost my job. And then he also stole money from me and never paid me back, and that money was for my schooling. So after he told me all of that, I had a miscarriage, and then I came back home, blah 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 blah. So very, very painful experience. But again, audacity. To say, he's been thinking about me and about all things that happened and all of that, and then it's crossed my mind, blah, 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 blah. Now, he stole money from me to start a business in 2 countries. Both of them are folded naturally. And then he tells me now he's in oil, and I'm like, whatever, sir. And he's just like unimpressed. And I'm like, why am I even speaking to this person? We have absolutely nothing to talk about. We spoke about what happened last time. So I can just end this conversation. And I did. I just left him unread. It's like, why rehash all of this? Right? I left unread. I got my closure. But it is return of the exes. I don't know if he thought that I would feel something. I don't know. I mean, it will always have a special place in my heart because we conceptualized something together. We conceived something together. But other than that, that is definitely the past. So if you've had return of the ex experience, let me know down below. Let me know in the chat. Also, I have 14 spots still for the spirit recalibration technique class that's on the 7/7 portal. Now it is primarily for healing the physical body, but before we heal the physical body, we clear the body, the energetic body, and we also clear negative attachments. So it's also a tool that you can use to clear yourself from negativity. So you can just stop at that part of the protocol, right? So I'll put the link down below if you want to sign up. You do not need to have any mediumship skills. What you do need to do is get or make a pendulum. And making a pendulum is so easy. All you need is string and some kind of weighted object, and then you just charge that pendulum. Boom. All right, so I'll put that link down below. But let's see who's coming in to chat with us today. So let me go in Magic Calabash. And also, the full moon has interesting effects on person. So, my neighbor, he's like chipped right off right now. And he's getting on really erratic. And he hasn't done that for a long time. Ever since his family came and they cleaned out his apartment. That's why I say the first thing, if you want to get yourself clear, the first thing to do is clear out your physical environment. That is the first thing to do, because nothing likes clutter and untidiness like negativity. They gave him this wonderful clean out, and from that was like boom, big change. Okay, so who's coming through here? Who wants to talk to us today? We have a best friend who is a male. I'll see if that's connected to you or your person. And then we also have someone coming through to give legal advice. It says legal. But that could be justice, maybe the spirit of justice. This could also be karmic as well. This could be a karmic as well. All right, so let's ask. It makes no sense just us guessing. Let's ask, right? So as I said, any little chain or string, and just a weighted object, you can tie a string around a stone even, and that'll be it. 1 second, landlord call it. 1 second. Sorry guys, my AC isn't working. So they're trying to get the repairman. So she's just following up with that. And guys, it's as hot as they come here. Oh my god. Getting a little reprieve today because it's kind of overcast, but I see the sun coming out already. So it's gonna be an interesting day. Anyways, so let's do this. So let's see. Is this a best friend related to you, your person? Okay, so it's your person. So the male best friend of your person, or it could be masculine energy. Is it male or masculine? It's male. Okay, no problem. So your person's male best friend is coming through with a message, not a problem. And this legal here, okay, is it someone in a legal occupation like an attorney? Is it the spirit of justice, like the justice card? Yeah, like the justice card. Or is it a karmic that's coming through? All right, they're saying it's a karmic that's coming through. All right. Is it your karmic or your person's karmic? It's your person's karmic. All right. So if there's a third party in your relationship, that's them. All right. Well, let's see what these two people want to talk about. All right. So your person's male best friend wants to talk about authority, and this looks like the Emperor, but it's a card number 10, which is about destiny. So it could be your person stepping into their destiny. And if you look at the tools that they have the sword of truth. We also have the symbol. Yeah, it's a cross. It could be burdens, but it also is them at a crossroads. And then we have third eye. I mean, people say Illuminati with that symbol, but let's say third eye. We could call it Akasha, because that's what I'm getting with that. I'm getting Wheel of Fortune vibes with that. Okay, with that going around there. So they want to talk about your person and what's happening in their life, apparently. Okay. What, let me just, guys, just give me a moment here. All right. So that's what male best friend wants to talk about. And, oh, fuck me. Sorry, guys. That was my next phone. And, Kamisha want to talk about risk. It's like a warning though. It's a card number 1. It could be the higher self of Kamisha coming forward to tell you that your person might be taking some kind of leap of faith here or something like that. I gotta pull some cards. I'm gonna pull some cards on that to see what exactly that is all about. Is that danger? Is this the higher self? Let me ask. Is this Kami 3D or higher self of Kami? This is higher self of Kami. Okay, so this is a warning, guys. Okay, whoever is a karmic, in your connection, they've unlocked some sort of door, and this door, is meant to do you some sort of harm. I see that there. It's danger. They've come to warn you about something. Okay, it's danger. Okay, they've unlocked some sort of door here, to allow some. I don't want to call it an entity. It could be an entity, to come through. That's what I get with that. This is a warning. All right. Let's see what the male best friend wants to say. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Swords. It talks about conflict. It could talk about self-sabotage. It could talk about mind games. But I feel conflict here. Okay? All right, let's see. What does the male best friend want to tell you? We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Feels a message. I was just about to say, I feel like this is a message to you and not for you. Ace of Cups. I get the message already. And guys, you have to put on your discernment to really see if this is your message. Okay? Because you know your person. We have Ace of Swords. They're telling you not to walk away. And it's interesting that we would get that message because on the live on Sunday, a lot of DFs expressed, just kind of detaching from the connection, detaching from the journey, and really going after their own goals, their own projects, maybe, looking for love, that kind of thing. And now we come here to this male best friend that's telling us this is not a time to walk away, because they're saying that your person is stepping into their authority and they're taking charge of their life. And because they're taking charge of their life and ending cycles, look at them here, ending cycles. And I feel like this might be cycles of programming or dogma. I feel like that. And like blind allegiance to some sort of institution, or maybe some sort of lineage, or some sort of it's programming. They're ending that and stepping into their power. Now we had Five of Swords down below. So your person has been dealing with a lot of conflict, possibly with an ex. It just kept peeping out at me, so I'm pulling it out. Possibly with an ex or someone who's soon to be their ex. This male best friend is saying that your person's moving slow and steady, but they're coming, and what they're working towards is a new beginning in love with you, and one that is based on truth, authenticity, transparency, one where you are seen and they also want to be seen by you. And they're saying that this is coming. So this is a kind of don't give up on them kind of message. Don't give up on them kind of message, because this breakthrough is closer than you think. That's what they're saying. I thought it was a message about your person, but no. It's a message for you. It's a message to you. And that's why I say put on your discernment and always do what's best for you in the situation. Because trust me, they are going to do, and they should do, what's best for them in the situation. But this male best friend is coming forward to say that they are working steadily to move towards you and to manifest a new beginning with love. And part of that process is them loving themselves and stepping into a more authentic version of who they really are. Okay, right here. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. New beginnings based on love and truth. And maybe that's why we have this warning that's coming through here. Because it looks like somebody's trying to sabotage us. And again, Five of Swords is also a card of sabotage. So let's see what the higher self. So these all messages to it today. So let's see what the higher self of Karmic wants to say They're talking about karma here. We have judgment in reverse. They're not making excuses for what this karmic is doing in the 3D, but they are giving you reasons behind their actions and behavior. We have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Emperor in reverse. And you know the Emperor is a control freak. Emperor in reverse is a control freak, and they will try to control a situation by any means necessary. So what's happening here? So the higher self is telling you that this person, whoever this person is, whoever the karmic in your life, and it doesn't have to be an intimate partner. It could be co-workers, it could be friends, it could be parents, it could be siblings. Okay, but for some of you, it is an intimate partner, and they're letting you know, their higher self is letting you know that this person, they're not using their better judgment at this time. In fact, they're not using their judgment at all. Okay, they're not thinking clearly. So they're letting you know that you're dealing with a very volatile person. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. When it's in the upright, we're talking about stability. We're talking about strength. Okay? This person is not stable at all, whether that's mentally, emotionally, or otherwise, maybe even financially, because it looks like their whole world is crumbling. And it means then that this person has nothing to lose. And because they have nothing to lose, and the things that are important to them are ending, this is what makes them kind of dangerous. So is it that they are plotting or planning right now, or they've already done something? Either way, you're covered, dear, so you don't have to worry about this. But forewarned. All right, so is it that they're planning something right now, or they've already done something? They're saying they've already done something. And is this something energetic or something in the 3D? There's something in the 3D. All right, let's find out what it is. So it's not any kind of spell work or anything like that. We have 7 of Pentacles. That's a card of planning, but it's a card of investment. We have the 4 of Wands in reverse. What have they done? I'm not getting what have they done. Ace of Wands. Well, they're taking action. But what kind of action? That's what we want to know. And we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. They want to see your downfall. They want to knock you off of the high horse that they perceive that you are on. And they're taking action to do that. For some of them, they might be trying to undermine your business in some sort of way. I don't know how they would have access. Maybe badmouth you or something like that at your workplace, spread rumors, maybe send out nasty emails, texts, or nasty texts. Maybe gossiping about you. I get that very strongly. For some of them, they may have already reached out to some of your family members, or maybe an ex-spouse. Yes, an ex-spouse. To badmouth you. But it feels like a lot of gossip and trying to attack your image and character. That's what it seems like. They may have even posted things on social media, but whatever it is to try to control people's perception of who you are. What's this thing about unlocking some kind of door? What's that about? Because I felt that very strongly with that card. We have 3 of Cups in reverse. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. And we have the Fool. It looks like your person is the one that unlocked this door. And it's some kind of door to a new beginning, a leap of faith. A leap of faith with you. And this is why this person is getting on erratic like that. I feel like for a lot of you, this person, this third party, is attached romantically to your person. And it looks like there's been a breakup here. Yeah. Three of Cups in reverse. And they ain't happy about it. They're not happy about this new beginning that your person unlocked. So it looks like your person closed off some kind of cycle, started listening to their intuition, and unlocked some kind of new beginning for your relationship. And this karmic energy, they can feel that. And that's why they're trying to take action. Now, because they can't really hurt you or harm you or reach you, they're trying to control people's perception of you. And that's why they're embarking on some sort of smear. Am I saying smear? Smear campaign at this time. What does Spirit want you to know about the advice from the best friend? We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So they're basically co-signing what this person said. Your person may not be reaching out right now, but that is because they are embroiled in some sort of karmic they said karmic showdown. Some sort of karmic showdown here. Okay, and through the showdown, they're going to learn how to assert their boundaries. This person wants to work on this connection with you, but there's a lesson in boundaries that they are currently learning right now. They're saying through this karmic showdown. What does Spirit think about the advice from the karmic's higher self? Knight of Swords. They're saying it's the truth. They're saying it's the truth. We have King of Swords in reverse, telling lies. All right, so this is what they're doing. They're spreading rumors about you, right? Chariot in reverse. They don't want your person to leave. They don't want your person to go. Okay, so they are very, very erratic and unstable at this time. What does Spirit need you to do right now? What does Spirit need you to do right now? In the extended, I'll do a channeled letter for a person. I've written it already. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Five of Wands. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. They're saying that your person hasn't given up on you. Okay, and they are still fighting for you and still fighting for reunion with you because they see you as their soulmate. They see you as their life partner. They've not given up. So if you perceive that your person has walked away from this, they have not. They are still fighting. They are still fighting for you. They are still fighting for this connection. So what does Spirit want you to do? Well, this person might be fighting for you in the 3D, but you have to operate in the energetic realms and protect this connection and protect yourself. Well, let's do the other way around. Protect yourself and protect this connection. Okay? Protect yourself and protect this connection. This is not a time to waffle. You have to make up your mind what you want. If you want somebody else, you want to pursue some kind of higher level soulmate, Now is the time to make up your mind, because spirit is saying they are bringing you whatever you want. They are bringing you whatever you want. Okay. All right. I'm going to get some advice for your healing. But in the extended, guys, I'm going to read a channeled letter from your person. I'm going to get their thoughts and feelings for you at this time. And we're going to look at what's going to be their next actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading. But in the meantime, let me give you some advice for the healing. Advice for your healing. Underneath the deck, we have intimacy. Okay. So, remember that new beginning based on love and truth? I think this is what this intimacy card is all about. Spirit saying there's not time to hold back on your feelings, hold back on your communication, unless of course they have made a decision not to communicate with you. You respect them with that, right? But this is time to have intimate conversations, truthful conversations about how you feel, what you want out of this connection, because your person, they're in your corner. All right, so what's the advice for healing? And we have symbiosis. Symbiotic relationships are relationships that where everybody wins, right? It's the quintessential give and take relationship. Okay, give and take relationship. Nothing parasitic that's happening. Each person nourishing the other or providing for the other in maybe similar ways or a different kind of way. So it says symbiosis. It says any relationship between individuals where interdependence exists. And interdependence is a mutually reinforcing scenario between individuals who both need and are gratified by each other, sometimes to the point of unhealthy fusion. Right? It says it is complementary. It is, why is it back scratching? It is back scratching, right? You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It is resistance to individuation or separation. They're saying finishing each other's sentences. But what I really get from that is right now, you have to ensure that whatever connection that you're in, and it's not just for your relationship with this person, right? It's for every relationship that you have with your family members, with your co-workers, people in your apartment building, people you share your life with. You have to make sure that there's always equal give and take. There's always interdependence. Not us being hyper dependent or codependent, but that interdependence where everybody feels nurtured, where everybody feels that they are receiving as much as they are giving, and there's always that flow of energy and that continuous flow of life. Okay, so examine this relationship. Are you receiving as much as you're giving? And if you are, symbiosis. All right, my love, so let's go to the extended, and I will read the channeled letter. Look at their next actions towards you and their thoughts and feelings, okay? Otherwise, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for your continued support. I appreciate you guys. For those of you that will sign up for the class, I'll see you guys on Friday. Others, I should be putting out a reading on Friday as well. So we'll all see each other on Friday either way, okay? My loves, take care. Much love.